Xander looking at his coaches on the sideline in shotgun. Leon Martin on his left. 4 receivers out wide. 11 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Martin takes a snap. He drops back. He's pressured quick. Throws it to Lopa, and Lopa's met in the backfield for a loss. He's hit hard. And he is up on his feet, though. 4th down. 10:50 to play in the ball game. Oak Ridge, 21 straight points in this half. They trailed by double digits, but now lead by 9. 10 to play. And Alexander looks like he might punt here. He drops back. He punts it, a short punt. And it gets to about midfield before it's picked up by Grant. And that's where Oak Ridge will take over the ball. The training staff working hard on Wayshawn Parker. Nearly 150 rushing yards today. He has been out, though, for about 5 game minutes.
Show your Trojan pride and advertise with us.
Tough. It's been tough for Grant without Parker. He came out of the game, and they held a lead and immediately fumbled on the next play. And then Oak Ridge made him pay, got the touchdown, and then another fumble on the next drive, and Oak Ridge cashed in. And now they lead by 9 with 10:27 to play. Walking Graves Mercado in shotgun, hands off to Womack, and Womack gobbled up right near the line of scrimmage. Gain of about a yard there. And the coaching and training staff still working on Lucio Dominguez, the lineman, and Wayshawn Parker on the sideline. 2nd down and 8 coming up. 10 minutes to play in the ball game. Oak Ridge leads by 9 and has the ball. 5-yard line. 2nd down and 9 coming up. 9:54 and counting on the clock. Graves Mercado in shotgun, a running back next to him. It's Quan next to him, 4 receivers out wide. Graves Mercado takes the shotgun snap, drops back. He's pressure quick. He rolls out. Exact, and he's fumbled. Jasmine gets on it, though. But that was at least a 10-yard loss. What a sack there by Jeremiah Tuilela. His 2nd of the night. He now has 5.5 sacks on the season already. They needed a big play, and they got one right there. Jeremiah Tuilela, what a defensive end he is. He has got in the backfield past the Fresno State commit as if he wasn't even there. 3rd down and 21 now. That was a loss of 13 yards. Walking Graves Mercado in shotgun. Quan right behind him. 3rd and 21. 8:45 to play in the ball game. Walking Graves Mercado gets it. Hands off to Quan. And he is stuffed. Gets about 1 yard there, and it's 4th down. Oak Ridge has to send the punting unit on from their own 43-yard line. What a play there. That was a game-changing play. What a play. Alex Hensley on to punt for the Trojans. Punts low. He punts it. And it bounces, and it's covered up by the Trojans. And Grant will take over at their own 42-yard line. So that was a 15-yard punt. But Wayshawn Parker still on the sideline without his helmet. Wayshawn Parker wants back in this game, but it just might not be possible at this point as Grant gets ready to take over at their own 42-yard line. Quarterback Luke Alexander. 7 minutes and 53 seconds left in this one. It's 21-12. Luke Alexander in shotgun. A running back on his left, 4 receivers out wide. He takes a shotgun snap. He drops back. He throws it deep. And incomplete, but flags fly. Kyle Jones at about the 10-yard line. He was mauled. And they throw flags. 7 minutes, 45 seconds left. We'll see how many yards they give him on that penalty. It looks like it happened at the 11-yard line. And they are going to give him 15 yards, it looks like. So now the ball is at the Oak Ridge 43-yard line. It's 21-12 Oak Ridge. 7:45 to play in the ball game. Luke Alexander getting ready to be in shotgun. And Wayshawn Parker now just standing and watching. Luke Alexander in shotgun. Leon Martin on his left. Martin, 33 yards last week of rushing, has had a tough game this week, including a fumble as Alexander drops back in shotgun. He evades the pocket, and he runs, and he gets about 15, and then he takes a big hit after he was down. And flags don't fly. That was a gain of about 12. I mean, he gave himself up completely there. And he still took a hit. 7:32 to play in the ball game. First down and 10 from Oak Ridge's 31-yard line. Alexander drops back in shotgun. He rolls out. He throws. Caught by Jones, but there's a flag. That was a gain of about maybe 2 or 3 yards. We'll see what the flag is, though. It was thrown in the secondary. And the referees are talking still. We'll see what they call here. Now 3 referees are huddling. 7:20 showing on the game clock. Here comes the referee's call. We'll see what they call here. Now the head referee is talking to the Grant head coach. And, all right, the referee's jogging to midfield now. Might make his call in a second. Defensive holding on the Trojans. And they are marking the ball at the Oak Ridge 21-yard line. First down and 10. 7:20 to play in the ball game. Luke Alexander in shotgun. Leon Martin on his left. Martin, the junior running back, 5'8", 205. Alexander in shotgun. He takes the snap, drops back. He looks. He evades a sack, throws, and incomplete pass. 8-yard line. The target was Kyle Jones. Jones 5 touchdowns last year, including a touchdown in the state championship game. But incomplete there. So second down and 10. 7 minutes and 2 seconds to play in the ball game. Grant trails by 9 points. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts left. What a showdown this has been. Grant jumped out to a 12-0 lead, but Oak Ridge scored 21 unanswered second half points and leads 21-12. Alexander drops back. He looks to throw. He runs. There's a flag in the backfield. It might be holding. And Alexander gets about 6 before he is tackled and brought down. But I'm sure. And it looks like offensive holding Holding against Grant is the call. 6:52 to play. So that's going to back him up about 10 yards. 6:52 in the ball game. We'll see where they spot the ball. And they move it back to the 31-yard line. So 2nd down and 20 now as Alexander looks toward the sideline. And Wayshawn Parker does not look good for him coming back in the game. He is just limping on the sideline right now. Such a key part of the Grant offense. As Alexander takes a shotgun snap, he drops back. He might get sacked, and he evades a sack. And he fires. He takes a big hit. He throws to the end zone. Incomplete through the hands of the defender. I mean, I can't believe Alexander evaded that sack. And then he threw it deep to the end zone. And he was defended well right there. 3rd down and 20 coming up. 6.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Ball at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 20. Luke Alexander in shotgun. A running back on his right. 4 receivers out wide. And there's whistles on the field. Timeout Oak Ridge. That's their first of the second half. They have 2 remaining. And with that, I'll take a quick break. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Oak Ridge 21, Grant 12. 6.5 minutes left to play right here on Max Preps. Powered by Game Mic.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mic.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mic comes in, the free app that allows anyone to broadcast live audio so that people can listen on the go and feel as if they were there. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
Hello and welcome back. 3rd down and 20 coming up. Luke Alexander in shotgun. 6.5 minutes left to play. Oak Ridge leads 21-12. Grant with the football. He throws a quick screen and it's caught by KJ Jones, and he gets about 6 or 7, and it's going to set up about a 4th and 15. He got that snap, threw it very quickly. KJ Jones caught it and got about 5 yards there. So still though, 4th and 16, they're marking it at the Oak Ridge 27-yard line. And the offense remains on the field. They have not kicked a field goal or an extra point tonight. Alexander in shotgun. Martin on his left. He takes a snap, drops back. He's pressured quick. He fires. He gets hit big time. And the ball is incomplete. And no flag. Caleb Edwards deflected that one. Big time pressure there. And Oak Ridge will take over the ball on downs, I believe, unless Thumbs is staying on the field. Oh, there is a flag on the play. And the way the teams are moving, it looks like it's on Oak Ridge. We'll see what they call here. The referees. So defensive holding. So 10-yard penalty, but it remains 4th down. So the ball moved all the way down to the 17-yard line and into a 4th down and 6. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Grant, 3 timeouts remaining. They trail by 9 right now, 21-12. Grant up 12-0 to start the game. Oak Ridge, 21 straight points in the 3rd quarter. Grant quarterback Luke Alexander in shotgun. Leon Martin on his left. 4th down and 7 here. Big play right here. Alexander looks to the sideline. He gets ready to take the snap. He takes it. He drops back. He fires to the end zone, and he overthrew his man. incomplete. Turnover on downs. And Oak Ridge will take over with 5:43 to play in the ball game. Kingston Lopa was running uncovered into the end zone, and he threw it too deep. 21-12 Oak Ridge. 5 minutes and 43 seconds remain, and Oak Ridge will take over the ball at their own 17-yard line. The Grant defense has been very stealthy tonight. Just about all of Oak Ridge's points came because they had great field position with less than 30 yards to go. So 1st down and 10, Oak Ridge. Jason Womack's had a great game, a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. He lines up behind quarterback Joaquin Graves Mercado. There's a motion. Graves Mercado takes a snap, hands it to Womack, and Womack gets about 4 before he's wrapped up. And whistles on the field. It looks like that's a flag on the field. I can't quite tell for sure, though. Looks like a flag. We'll see what they call here. .5:31 to play, 21-12 Oak Ridge. And Oak Ridge is starting to back up. Referees are still talking. And they're backing them up. We'll see if the PA announcer says it was holding, but yeah, they're backing them up. So going to be about a 1st and 20 right here. And it looks like they're saying it was a loss of down too. So I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, 2nd down and 17 from the 10-yard line. Nope, they're saying they just flipped the first. I believe it's 1st down now. We'll know in a second, I guess. 1st down. Graves Mercado takes the snap, hands it to Womack, and Womack gets about 5. The down marker says 2nd down, and he's standing right next to the referee. So I believe it's now 2nd down and 12. As Oak Ridge is just letting some clock roll. We're down to 4 minutes and 50 seconds. The scoreboard, though, still says 3rd down. 4:45 left in the ball game. Grant has all 3 timeouts remaining. They trail by 9, though. 21-12. 3rd play of the game. Wayshawn Parker ripped off a 56-yard touchdown that he left the game in the 3rd quarter. Has not come back. 2nd down and 12. Graves Mercado and shotgun. Looks like they are trying to let as many seconds go as they can. He takes the snap, hands it to Womack. Womack goes to the outside, gets through, gets about 5 or so. So it's going to set up a 3rd down and about 7 here as the clock hits the 4-minute mark, and they can run about 30 more seconds. As we're at 3:55 and counting. 3rd down and 7, it looks like. As Oak Ridge is still huddling, content to run some more clock. 3:40 and counting now in the ball game. Oak Ridge up by 9. Graves Mercado and shotgun. Womack behind him. 3rd down and 6. Womack more than 100 yards today, including a passing touchdown. They take the snap, hand it to Womack. Womack is cut down behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down. 3:18 to play and counting. So Oak Ridge can run about 40 more seconds. They can run it down to about 2:40 before they have to snap it to their punter. And their punter today has had an okay game, I'd say. He's had 2 punts under 20 yards. And he's also had a punt of about 40 yards. So we'll see what happens here as he's lined up. We're at 2:47. And it looks like Grant's gonna try to get the kick. We'll see. 2:38. Here's the snap. The punt. Up in the air. An okay punt. And it takes a nice Oak Ridge roll. And Grant will take over the football. Let's see where they mark the football.
Pacers with the ball on the 48.
And they mark it at the 48-yard line of Oak Ridge. So Grant will start at Oak Ridge's 48-yard line, down by 9, 21-12, with 2 minutes and 21 seconds to play. Grant has all 3 timeouts left. They have some big play receivers. As Luke Alexander back onto the field with Leon Martin, his running back on his side. 4 receivers out wide, including the 6'5" Kingston Lopa, who had nearly 1,000 receiving yards last year. Alexander drops back. He fires, caught near the sideline by Lopa, and he didn't go out of bounds. And he got about 15 yards there. He caught that ball about 9 yards away from the line of scrimmage, right next to the sideline, but didn't go out of bounds. And then got another 5 or so yards. And now they have the ball at the Oak Ridge 32-yard line with 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play here as Alexander's in shotgun. Down by 9, 21-12. Grant has all 3 timeouts remaining. Alexander drops back. He fires across the middle. Caught! And touchdown, Grant! K.J. Jones, 32-yard touchdown. It's 21-18. 1:42 to play. Alexander just threw that one right across the middle. Jones caught that ball at about the 15 and then just sprinted into the end zone from there. And it looks like they're going for 2. It's 21-18. They have not kicked at all today. Alexander getting ready for 2. Down by 3, 1:42 to play. And they're moving the ball to the center. It was on the left hash mark. And here he comes. Wayshawn Parker is back on the field. He's just been a game changer all night, more than 130 yards. And ever since he's been out, that's when Oak Ridge has really put their exclamation point on this game. Here comes the 2-point conversion. Alexander back. No, backs behind him. He throws to the end zone, and it's incomplete. 21-18. And K.J. Jones took a hit there. 21-18, 1:42 to play. At the end of the day, I'm not really sure that 2-point conversion really would have mattered at all because I don't think Grant would kick a field goal no matter what. As Oak Ridge gets ready to return this kickoff, we'll see if Grant onsides it. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining now with 1:42 to play. It's 21-18. Luke Alexander there. What a touchdown pass to K.J. Jones. Jones had a big touchdown in the state championship game last year. Also had a touchdown last week, so he now has 2 touchdowns on the season. And then just to see Wayshawn Parker back in the game.
Go to ortsm.com.
As the Grant kicking unit comes out onto the field. Oak Ridge lining up a lot of players near the 10-yard mark. We'll see what they do here. 21-18. Grant kicking off from their own 40-yard line. They are still huddled up right now. We'll see if they go for the onside kick here. 21-18. The whole stadium is on its feet right now. And it looks like they might onside kick it here. We'll see what they do. The ball straight in the air on the tee. Here comes Romero with the kick. All right, here he goes right now. Here is the kick, and it's a short kick. And it is down by Oak Ridge at their own 44-yard line. 1:42 to play. Grant has all 3 timeouts, though. Big time defensive plays coming up right now for Grant. 21-18 Oak Ridge. What a game this has been. Grant jumped out to a 12-0 halftime lead. Oak Ridge scored 21 straight, but Grant never gave up and scored a touchdown on their last drive. And here we go. Walking against Mercado in shotgun. Womack right behind him. All 3 timeouts for Grant. Walking against Mercado. Takes the snap. Hands off to Womack. Womack tries to get to the outside, and he's cut down for a loss. Timeout, Grant. And that was the big man, Jeremiah Tuilela. 2 sacks tonight for the defensive end. 5.5 on the season. He just muscled himself back there. Got the tackle. And then he was helped out by Hakeem Reynolds, who helped finish him off. 2nd down and 11 when we come back from this timeout here. And that was Grant's first time out of the ball game. So now we're at a point where if Oak Ridge can get a first down, I believe they'd be able to run out the clock for sure. As the Grant defense walks out to the ball, and where they'll wait for the Oak Ridge offense to come out of their huddle waiting for them. What a physical game this has been. 1:33 to play in the ball game. 21-18. Oak Ridge with the lead. Walking Graves Mercado in shotgun. Womack right behind him. Both teams are just waiting for the referee now to signal it's time to play. 2 timeouts left for Grant. 2nd and 11. All right, here we go. Walking Graves Mercado in shotgun. Womack behind him. He takes the snap. Hands it to... No, he fakes the handoff. He rolls out. He throws. And I believe it was caught for about 3 yards. So 3rd down coming up. Incomplete pass, actually. So 1:29 left. 3rd down and 11 from their own 41. And Grant keeps their timeout. They have 2 timeouts still. 3rd down and 11. 1:29 to play. Oak Ridge has the ball at their own 41-yard line as the Grant defense waits for him. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Walking Graves Mercado in shotgun. Womack behind him. Nolan King motions. He takes the snap. Hands it to Womack. Womack tries to get to the outside. He might have the lane. He doesn't. And he's stopped. Timeout, Grant. He might have gained 1 yard there. He almost got around the edge. Team to play. 4th down and 10. He might have got 1 yard. And now they're bringing out the punter. 1:19 to play. Grant burned a timeout right there. They have 1 timeout remaining. What a stop. And this Grant crowd at capacity is on its feet now. As good as an away crowd at Oak Ridge as I've ever seen. I mean, this place is packed. There's people lining the fences. 1:19 to play, 21-18, and Grant is going to have a chance at this. As Alex Hensley stands ready to punt, he's standing at his own 28-yard line. And the ball will be snapped from the 13 yards back. The rest one is whistled. They're ready to play. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. It's up. It's not a good one. And it's out of bounds at around midfield. And Grant will take over at their own 46-yard line. That was a 13-yard punt. And Wayshawn Parker's in the huddle. He's ready to go. More than 130 yards rushing tonight with a touchdown where he just burst through the hole for a 54-yard score. 21-18. 1:13 to play. 1:13 on the clock. And Grant has a timeout. Here comes the offense running onto the field. More life than they've had at any point tonight, I'd say, as Luke Alexander's at shotgun. Wayshawn Parker on his left. 4 receivers. Here's the snap. Alexander drops back. He evades the sack, and he starts to run. And he takes off, and he gets about 5. Goes out of bounds near midfield. So second down right at midfield. It's going to be second down and 6 from midfield. 21-18. Oak Ridge with the lead. 1:06 to play. Alexander evaded the sack there. Got around the edge. Got out of bounds after gaining 4. 1:06 left in the ball game. Alexander in shotgun. An empty backfield. 5 receivers out wide. Here's the snap. He drops back. He evades another sack. And he takes off towards the edge. And he gets the first down and more. And he might, about 10 or 15 yards there. 55 seconds remaining. Grant has the ball. I'm trying to figure out where they're spotting it right now. And it's a first down, and it looks like they're spotting it at the Oak Ridge 44-yard line. First down and 10. Alexander